Hey everyone, welcome back to your favorite pirate crew. Today we are going to talk about Zoro's new sword style. If you would like to see more about One Piece in our channel, please leave your thumbs up and subscribe to join our pirate crew. But pirates, before we continue with the video, I ask that you already subscribe to our channel. That way you will join our pirate crew and earn a devil fruit or master your favorite Haki. It will also help our crew a lot if you leave your thumbs up on today's video, so together we can become Yonkos. Now, let's continue with today's video. The swordsmen in One Piece are always greatly admired for their strength and skills. We know that the competition for the title of the best swordsman in the world is fierce, and considering all of Zoro's determination, it's quite possible that he is very close to achieving it. But what is still missing for him to be able to surpass Mihawk? Could he beat him in combat after further training? How much could he learn if he trained with Shanks? Let's see about that in today's video. Red-haired Shanks, commonly known only as Red-Haired, is the head of the Red-Haired Pirates and one of the 4 emperors who ruled the New World. Sailing with Roger's pirates since childhood, Shanks would begin his pirate career on their ship as an apprentice alongside Buggy, before forming his own crew after Roger's death. 12 years ago, while operating on the East Blue, Shanks sacrificed his left arm to save his young friend, Monkey D. Luffy, at sea. Notably, Shanks is the pirate who inspired Luffy to go on his own pirate journey, as well as accidentally providing him with Gomu Gomu no Mi to eat. He also owned the straw hat that became Luffy's signature accessory, having gifted it to the boy as part of a promise that they would meet again someday. Since the beginning of the series, Shanks has been an important background character, usually being shown following Luffy's growing reputation as a pirate. He is a late ally, but still vital during the Marineford and Wano country arcs. He and his crew also play a considerable role in One Piece film, Red, which focuses on Uta, Shanks' adopted daughter. As one of the 4 emperors, Shanks is one of the 4 most powerful pirates in the world. As proof of this, his bounty is 4,048,900,000, which is the highest among the current emperors. Kaido, who is known as the strongest creature in the world, has placed Shanks in the same elite class as other legendary pirates who actually possess the strength to face him in battle, such as Goldie Roger, Whitebeard, Kozuki Oden, and his former captain. As proof of this, he managed to stop Kaido from killing Newgate and later joined Marineford in a single day. He also used his captain's name to convey to Whitebeard the importance of the letter he delivered to him. Admiral Akainu fought against Whitebeard's many divisional commanders, 2 former sea warlords, and even Whitebeard himself, but did not challenge Shanks when he appeared. Members of the worst generation, such as Eustace Kidd, Scratchman Apu, and Basil Hawkins, had to ally themselves to have a chance of taking down Shanks. Admiral Ryo Kugyu chose to withdraw his attempt on Luffy after he realized that Shanks was present outside the land of Wano. Shanks' name alone has great power, as Buggy himself proved. His statement that he already had a brotherly bond with Shanks was one of the many things that earned him the respect of the inmates of Impel Down. Furthermore, Buggy did not shy away from using the names of Shanks and his previous captain, Goldie Roger, to maintain his respect among them. Even the fact that Buggy was seen talking to Shanks was seen as a testament to Buggy's power to the former prisoners, who did not know that the two had always acted this way, and mistakenly thinking it was because Buggy was not afraid of an emperor. Shanks commands enough power to end the war in Marineford with just words. When he stated that there would be no more fighting, no one came forward to challenge him, even though the Marines were on fire after Ace and Whitebeard died. The 5 elders claim that he is one of the few people capable of stopping Blackbeard. This faith was proven valid because when Shanks asked Blackbeard if he intended to face him, he stopped fighting and ordered his crew to retreat. Even though he had acquired the powers of Gura Gura no Mi along with his original power, and also strengthened his crew power with many of the most powerful 6th level Impel Down prisoners. Furthermore, when Shanks requested that Whitebeard and Ace's dignity in death not be violated, Sengoku himself decided to call off the war and offered to take responsibility, showing that despite being a pirate, Shanks has earned Sengoku's respect, something no pirate other than the late Whitebeard is known to have achieved. Shanks also possesses enough influence to gain an audience with the 5 elders, who as the leaders of the world government would normally consider him an enemy. Shanks possesses immense physical strength, as he was once the rival of Dracul Mihawk, a master swordsman with tremendous power who could dominate Zoro in terms of brute strength with immense ease. Even with only one arm, Shanks can apply tremendous power to his fencing able to easily match Whitebeard, a gigantic man who could completely dominate giants and an entire army of powerful and skilled naval officers. With his physical strength combined with Buso Shoku Haki, Shanks can defend against Aka Inu's Magma Fist, which has extremely destructive offensive power. Shanks possesses immense levels of endurance and pain tolerance. Even after having his arm bitten by a Sea King who tried to devour Luffy, Shanks was completely unperturbed despite the heavy bleeding and simply used Haoshoku Haki to scare the Sea King off. Shanks is also extremely fast, as shown when he intercepted Aka Inu's attack before it could kill Kobe, despite having just arrived in Marineford. Shanks is one of the few people in the world who can use all three types of Haki. Even Whitebeard praised Shanks for his Haki when he used it on his visit, with Josie stating that it was overwhelming. Shanks possesses immense mastery in the use of Haoshoku Haki, a rare type of Haki that only 1 in several million people in the world can use. It was first hinted at some time after his introduction, before the Haki reveal, with him intimidating a Sea King with a single glance, causing him to flee for his life. By boarding the Moby Dick, Edward Newgate's flagship, Shanks was able to knock dozens of his men unconscious, many of whom were experienced men capable of surviving the New World, while the flagship itself, a ship capable of surviving the harsh conditions of the New World, was hampered by the force of his presence, impressing those around him. Shanks' Haoshoku Haki was at least twice as powerful as Luffy's at the time of the Fishman Island arc. While Luffy knocked out only 50,000 of the new Fishman pirates, Shanks could have knocked out all 100,000. During the Wano country arc, he launched a massive blast of Haoshoku Haki that paralyzed Admiral Ryokugyu, who was near the Flower Capital, while Shanks never left the Red Force, which was miles away from Wano, stopping him without having to step foot in the country. Jinbei claimed that such a display of Haki was monstrous. When Shanks and Whitebeard collided, the sky split in half. He possesses the technique called Killing by Observation, an advanced Haoshoku Haki technique that allows Shanks to control his own presence, preventing others from seeing into the future. Shanks is an immensely skilled user of Buso Shoku Haki. During the Marineford Summit War, his Haki-infused sword easily blocked Aka Inu's enhanced Magma Punch, which was powerful enough to burn enemies such as Ace, Jinbei, and even Emperor Whitebeard. Shanks is an immensely skilled user of Kenbunshoku Haki, able to sense a strange presence while miles away from the land of Wano. Shanks wields a sword called the Griffin in combat. It is a large saber with a single-edged blade and a large handguard. He can coat his sword with a burning aura and use it against his enemies. Shanks has wielded 4 different swords at various points in the past, in addition to Griffin. He used 2 different swords during his time as a pirate apprentice aboard Goldie Roger's ship, one during the time Buggy ate Bara Bara no Mi, and another during a confrontation with Whitebeard pirates, and another one during his stay in Luffy's hometown. He was seen wielding a different sword during his encounter with Ace, which means he obtained Griffin after his encounter with Ace. As Dracul Mihawk's former rival, the world's most powerful swordsman, Shanks himself is an immensely skilled swordsman, despite having only 1 arm, capable of matching a Whitebeard blow, which is a testament to his fencing prowess. He is also powerful enough to easily block Aka Inu's Magma Fist using only his sword and Buso Shoku Haki. Shanks apparently favored his left arm for combat before losing it, as he is always seen holding his sword in his left hand during flashbacks. As such, it is assumed that he was left-handed or at least ambidextrous before losing said limb. Certainly, should Zoro train with Shanks, he would gain even more sword skills. Shanks' fencing is really admirable, but what would make him most powerful is certainly the improvement of his Haki. It would be quite interesting if Zoro could improve his use of Haki even more and compare it almost to the capabilities of his new master, also improving his skills as a swordsman. He might be able to merge the learnings of Mihawk and Shanks and thus create a style of his own that could beat any other swordsman. In this way, could he finally get the title of the best swordsman in the world? Could he beat Shanks in fencing? Could he stand up to his Haki? How much more powerful would he become? Leave your opinion in the comments. That's it, my Straw Hat Pirate. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any suggestions for a video, don't forget to comment below, because I'll be reading them all, as I always do. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any content from your pirate crew.